Okay. Alright, me again. Back to the moving picture part number whatever. So here we go. Moving picture. What? Okay, so we just finished rocking and rolling in North Scottsdale. And I'm so excited for this next part, you guys, because there is a part of my famous come up where I was fighting so hard to become famous. And one of the things I did was just like cover the entire land of Mesa 2. So we just finished rocking and rolling, and in Mesa 2 is the Asian district. So it's both Mexican and Asian. And this is cool because it's kind of like this eclectic sort of place. And I love it. It's perfect. So, in addition, let's get this note out is that Panda Express is the dinner for the official New Times. And what this does is like makes us remember the Asian district. And this is like both for me and for like the secretive culture who like knows the Asian district is a secretive culture. A winky face starts with the letter I. So we'll stop there. And the next scene here says, yes. Oh my god. Okay, so we're in the Asian district, and this is cool. We could even eat Panda Express, like, and then go to the Asian district. That would be good. Yes, we could even put Starbucks, McDonald's, and Panda Express as like a. This is what people do in the New Times, and then they would really do it. So I have a lot of locations actually for those services. We have 1, Paradise Valley; 2, Scottsdale; 3, the Santa Monica's of Arizona; 4, Phoenix. So that would be easy. Just like we could even eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner like journalists 4 times in a row: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Starbucks, McDonald's, Panda Express, Starbucks, McDonald's, Panda Express, Starbucks, McDonald's, Panda Express, Starbucks, McDonald's, Panda Express. Yes. So Starbucks is where in love, McDonald's is where American, okay? We're American. Panda Express, symbol for the Asian district. So much fun. Anyway, we could do that, but the point was that Panda Express is a symbol for the Asian district. So we just get done rocking and rolling in North Scottsdale, and what I want, because we were just doing that, is I want to stop at the beer shop in the Asian district, and I want John to buy a pack of beer. So I love this. I said our characters, John and Jill, are just thriving in the storybook, right? So John buys a pack of beer and Jill's with him. And then what I want is for John and Jill to do something really simple here is I want them to go walk around this rose garden. And this is like a secret rose garden of mine that belongs to me. I'm claiming it because I found something so special in there. And this is a huge, important part of the movie here that we're in. So we just finished being happy, rocking and rolling. We have an opportunity for those 4 days of awesome foods. And now we're drinking beer. And we're stumbling around this rose garden. And there's this bench in the rose garden. And I wrote, because we're rocking and rolling and we're using a yellow cab, that before we get to the beer shop, we drink a Pepsi and then we go to the Asian district. And the Pepsi and the yellow cab have this matching symbol on them. And that is actually a secret too. The Pepsi Cola has this secretive message on it. And it is that it's half of a white scarf that's twisted. And it's the same logo that's on the yellow cab. That is a white scarf that's twisted, but it has checkers on it. So black and white checkers on a yellow cab. Cool. So to drink Pepsi before getting in the yellow cab is like the best you can possibly do when rocking and rolling. And this is really harshly because we have Uber and Lyft in this world, we have whatever people drive. it's definitely a 1950s vibe thing. So we're like these old people, like these old people in time from the 1950s. And it's definitely like a huge gift to be able to like receive all of this. And it's like definitely a health thing too. So we're making this big movie, and there's like health, and like even the doctor's office could be mentioned. Like we have this like Swiss sign, and it gets moved to this other like place in Mesa, outside of the Mesa Country Club. So we can Google Mesa Country Club and like have that, um, and that magical one thing too. So okay, sorry. Anyway, it's not that. But we're in the Asian district, and the yellow cab. We take the yellow cab with massive talking, and it's that there is a rose garden. And this rose garden has a secret in there, and it is me proper on the earth. And there's a small mirror, and it means that I'm extremely vain. So that's awesome. So we could like include that in the movie. Um, and the only other note that I have on this like extremely high heavenly place where John and Jill live is that in the town of 7th Street in Osborne, you guys, for this movie purposes only, right, is that the blue from the Mercedes Benz vintage sign is powder blue. So I put Estee Lauder powder on my face. Um, and that vintage Mercedes Benz sign goes with the Rose Garden's tiny mirror. So the scene could be we're drinking beer, I pick up the mirror, something dark and twisty like that, and disturbed or whatever. So that's a lot of fun. So I like this, it's magical. So we'll call cut, and then it's part 3. So that was the end of part 2, you guys. We can even do a review real fast. But 7, 8, 9, 10. Global New Times, rock and roll, rock and roll. Let's see, it says part 2. Part 2. Part 2, Fillmore Street, Sharon Street on the Ribcage, the Global New Times town. Rock and roll. Rock and roll with the beer in Mesa. And that is the end of part 2. Bueno.